See, that was the only audio clip we got because the mic is off. Right. Jeremy.
What do we want? Justice! What do we want? Now!
All these people are teachers, parents, and students marching for their local schools to protect
restaurants that are about to lose their jobs. UTLA! UTLA!
What kind of power?
They live a long time, right?
I want to. Who do you teach at, sir?
LaSalle Elementary. LaSalle Elementary.
What's the biggest problem you see at your school?
The biggest problem I see at my school is the teachers' morale is being affected by what's happening outside of that school in the district.
Are your administrators listening to your problems at your school?
On and off. Selective.
Has your school made any plans? Are you one of the PI 3+ schools?
We are a PI 3, but we were not one of the target schools.
No, it's like us with HP. Are you in agreement with the plans that the administration and the LAUSD has mapped out for your school?
You know, that's a hard question to answer because those plans seem to not be consistent. There are certain positions that we're good, but then there is no consistency in the plan. It's like, conceive it, think about it, conceive it, and then forget about it.
What do you think? What do you think about what's happening at Fremont?
It's a crime. It's true. In one sentence, it's a crime. And if it happens at Fremont, it can happen to us next year.
Who's responsible for what's happening here at Fremont?
The school board and the superintendent. The school board and superintendent is supposed to have not only the students and the community's welfare in mind, but the teachers as well. That is leadership.
Thank you.
We're running our audio out of the mic that's plugged in. So I have to have it on in order for the audio to be streaming. I hope it works, Ed. Why don't we go somewhere where there's less noise and see if that interview plays?
Cortines' idea of running a school district.
Yeah.
That's the gist behind his public school choice motion and his move to privatize schools. This is something that we have got to fight, and I'm glad to see you guys here. We are obviously grateful and astonished that so many people showed up under such adverse conditions. This is fantastic. Give yourself a hand.
Incompetent leadership.
And what is that from the administration, you think, or?
I think it comes all the way from the top. I think from leaders who think they know the answer to problems, but try to fix one thing when that's probably not. It's not going to fix everything.
Why do you think the superintendent took this drastic maneuver to close down Fremont and rehire all the teachers?
I think because Arnie Duncan showed up the next day in Los Angeles and he needed to show him something that he was doing something in LA.
Do you think that Fremont's being used as a scapegoat for the problems of the Los Angeles Unified School District?
I think so. I think it's a big publicity stunt.
What is Fremont doing in reaction to his move to close down Fremont and reopen it?
We have almost half of our faculty signed on not to reapply, not because we don't want to work here, but because we want to work here at a school that supports us, supports our students, and allows our parents to have say in what's happening. So we're trying to organize. We are organizing our teachers to take a stand give us say in what's going to happen in our schools.
Do you like teaching at Fremont? Do you find that it's a good experience? Do you want to continue teaching here?
I love teaching at Fremont. My students are fantastic. I wouldn't even be thinking about transferring to another school if it wasn't for this, and that's what I know a lot of teachers feel.
Thank you very much.
There
are teachers out there? I want you to remember why we're here. It is our jobs, and our jobs are to work for our kids and our communities. And we're here because of these kids. They matter most, and who do they matter most to? Not an outside organization, not to the district, but to us. Those of us who work in our communities, they matter to us. That's why we're here. I want you to turn around and introduce yourself to somebody you didn't know today.
Steve Scanlon, Huntington Park High School.
How you doing? Dan Lasdow. Nice to meet you.
You mind if I ask what school?
Your new friend down
It's
there.
okay.
You're going to pick her up most right out on March 4th. March 4th when we march for support for public schools.
What school do you teach at?
Normont Elementary.
What problem do you think is the biggest obstacle that you face at your school?
You're going to say hello again, and you're going to make new friends. We're going to be out there again and again until the state and the district gives us resources, gives us support, gives us what we need to do our jobs for our kids. That's what it's all about.
On grade level and get them up to speed, but it's a challenge. It's a challenge to get these kids to
we got union people here. We got teachers here. We got parents here.
Do you feel that you're being blamed for the lack of progress of the kids?
Yes.
To fight,
in the last year or two, it seems like the teachers are becoming more and more to blame for what's going on rather than
we're going to take back our schools, and we're going to keep control of education for our kids.
It always comes back on the teacher as being our fault.
Convenient.
That's right, I agree with that.
March 4th.
We're teaching as hard as we can. We're all working like dogs at
Anybody
school.
from Green Dot out there?
We're doing what we're supposed to be doing,
School.
but it always comes back on us as being the ones
I
that
didn't
aren't.
hear you. Okay.
It seems like we're not.
You know, how many of you guys are at a focus
It
school
almost seems like
this
they try to
year?
make us
How
not
many
feel
of
like
you
we're
guys
qualified to do our
teach
job.
near
We've proven
where there's
year
going
after
to
year
be a
after year that
brand
we
new
have
school opened up that
the
might go to a
capability to do our
charter
job,
school,
and
might go
sometimes
to the
they
mayor.
make us feel like
Many of our people work really hard.
What
to
credentials
try to
do you
keep
have? Are you a
our
credentialed teacher?
schools in our community. And one such
for 12
person
years.
who
I went to Rutgers in New Jersey.
congratulate you
Thank you
for
very
being
much.
out here today. From Stanford
hope you use some of that.
Elementary in Vienna.
What school do you teach at?
Microphone.
Sorry.
That's all right.
I teach at Gage Middle School.
Where is that?
It's in Huntington Park, California.
What do you see as the biggest problem at Gage Middle School?
I think there are a couple of problems, but one of the biggest problems is a non-collaborative administrative staff, keeping teachers disenfranchised, disenchanted by not including teachers in the decision-making process.
Do you think the teachers have good ideas?
Absolutely. I think the ideas for educating students come from teachers. Good ideas come from teachers. How we create reform comes from teachers. I think reform is something you can't do to teachers, you have to do with teachers. And we have the best ideas because we are the frontline participants.
We're out in front of Fremont High School. I don't know if people know that. The district basically, or the superintendent has closed the school basically, and is going to rehire teachers based on criteria that he's established. What do you think of the situation?
I think the moment that the superintendent decided to restructure, reconstitute, and I think the moment that the Board of Education decided to give schools away, they should all step down, because what they have said to the public, to the community, to the teachers, to the students, to the parents, is that they can't do it, and they need someone else to do it.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you.